been here since 1987, and I'm the manager of the hang gliding school. How to get into hang gliding? Well, I was here on vacation, actually. Oddly enough, I came down here with my family. We were staying down in Rodanthe at a campsite, and drove by the hang gliders sitting out here on the sand dune. And my dad was always into flying. He was a private pilot, and we were from Pennsylvania, and there's a place up there called Heiner View that people fly from. And I saw people flying from there when I was a kid. I didn't ever really think there was anything that I could do to get up in the air like that, but drove down here, saw the gliders, took a lesson, and that's all she wrote. You know, a lot of people describe the feeling you get when you go hang gliding as the feeling that you have when you're flying in your dreams. And that is certainly true, although it's very difficult to, you know, put into words. So it does feel like that, but the best way I can describe it is feeling as if you were a bird. You know, that when you're flying a hang glider, it's unlike almost any other kind of aviation, and that is that every movement that you make in your body adjusts your flight path in the air. It's like you are flying through the air. It's like you have wings on your back, because you make the slightest movement one side or the other, or forward and back, and the glider responds to you. It speeds up, slows down, turns one direction or the other, or what have you. So it feels like you're a bird. And you know, that's man's oldest dream, is to fly like a bird, and you know, we figured it out. So it's pretty good. The first thing that people should get out of the beginner lesson is knowing that hang gliding is possible, no matter who you are. You know, it's not this activity that's out of reach for anybody. You know, we've had people come out here that are paraplegics. We've had people that are deaf and blind and amputees, and certainly grave illnesses have come out here. I mean, we've had everybody from all walks of life come out here and fly. So it's possible for anybody to do it. So when you get students out here for the first time and they're able to get their feet off the ground and realize that, because a lot of times they don't know what to expect. They know they're going flying and they know they're going hang gliding, but you know, past knowing what the word means, they really have no idea what the experience is going to be like. Then they get out here and they experience it and how easy it is. Then you know, then they walk away from it saying to themselves, you know what, hang gliding, not only is it not dangerous, but it's a lot of fun, and I think I want to do more of it. You know, so 99% of the people come away from that first lesson thinking to themselves, I want to come back and do it. I wish I was here for more than a week. You know, where are schools around where I live? And we do that all the time. We give out the instructor list and school list to people that are going back home to wherever they're from to look up places they can learn back home. So, you know, the biggest thing that people get out of their first lesson is knowing that it's possible and it's easy. You know what, we actually get, I don't want to say we have that type of thing happen a lot, but it's not uncommon for someone, certainly a first-time student, to get up in the air and see something that they don't want to fly toward and stare at it. Problem is, in a hang glider, your weight's controlling the direction of the wing, so your weight is going to center itself on what you're staring at. So next thing you know, the last place those people want to go is where they're looking, but that's the first place the glider is going to go because they're staring at that person. So that happens all the time. People get out there on the sand dune, they're like, hey look, Johnny's taking my picture, and they look at him and they smile for the camera, and away they go. They fly right toward him, and the guy's back there running with his camera. Ah! So, you know, it's very seldom anybody gets hit, but it sure is fun to watch from the top. Kitty Hawk Kites started back in 1974 as a hang gliding school. It started out of a garage. John Harris, being the owner, started teaching people with a hang glider he had out here on the state park. Well, what's now a state park, it wasn't even a state park when he started. So Kitty Hawk Kites has been around for a while. Started out as one guy wanting to share his love of flight with everybody else, you know, and it's built into this, you know, largest hang gliding school in the world. Anything people should know about hang gliding here on the Outer Banks? Well, they need to come try it. That much they should know. And, you know, I think we touched on it before, and that is that this is the spot to do it. If you're ever going to do it, and you ever thought you might be interested in flying a hang glider, or even just flying in general, this is where you should do it. You know, I mean, this is, you know, not because of any other reason that this is the perfect location. You know, it's the easiest place to get your feet off the ground and fly like a bird and be successful at it, and you can get it all done in 3 hours, you know, here on the sand dune from start to finish. Never having seen a hang glider to having flown one 5 times in 3 hours. So it's the perfect location here on the sand dune. And then in addition to that, if people don't want to spend 3 hours doing it, they go do the tandem. You know, you can do a tandem. You can go up there, and within an hour, you've flown 2,000 feet in a hang glider with a certified instructor. You know, so this is where you should let your dreams fly. You know, like we say, kitty all kites, let your dreams fly. That's what we're all about.